No, that's not right. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. What was that phrase you wrote to your wife again?
And though the rest I'm bound to lose, the one thing I'll take with me is you.
Robert, please, try to remember.
I'm sorry, Agent. I don't remember.
This is not going to work with this. Robert, I want you to listen to this and tell me if it brings back any memories.
Mr. Goodman, let's go back to that last meeting with her. Was your wife upset that night? Our anniversary was last Wednesday. She was sad I was going to spend another one away, so we had dinner at our favorite restaurant. I had to leave from there, so we walked to the closest train station. I looked at my cell phone when I was leaving, and I told her it was our time. Inside joke. I handed her a note. What the note said.
Any information you can give me from here?
The time. 9:30 p.m. It was something that Sarah always remembered from some date we had when we started going out. That was the time that night. Yes. Don't you wish sometimes we could go back in time? I would have never left her that night.
What would I need to reenact that time? This is not going to work with this.
Do you remember any other details?
Oh, Sarah was romantic. She liked nice dinners with candles and having a song that was just for us. That night I handed her a note. The note said, it was something from a song called The Taking from Scarlet Furies. She told me several times that it was our song. So I wrote her something from those lyrics. I wish I'd paid attention to that stuff when it mattered.
Your wife was beautiful.
Yes, she always will be.
What was your wife's dress color again?
Blue. It was blue.
Do you remember the date when this happened?
No, I don't. Sorry, Agent.
Can you remember the time when you last met your wife?
The time. 9:30 p.m. It was something that Sarah always remembered from some date we had when we started going out. That was the time that night. Yes. I remember now. I remember clearly. I took a picture of Sarah before we walked down to Copley Station. Sarah had that look on her face. I knew exactly what it was.
God, this station is dirty.
They need the janitor from our station. What's his name again?
Mr. Longmore. Anthony.
Anthony, yes. He's a nice man.
Yeah, he's one of the only friends I have.
You have to make an effort to like this city.
It feels like our life is a long string of goodbyes.
And hellos. Sarah, you know this is what I do for a living. Here, I wrote this for you. I could only find a napkin. I love you, Sarah.
Your train is here.
I'll be back before you know it. That was the last time I ever saw her alive. After I found her hanging in our apartment. My job, none of it made sense anymore. You have your name now. Am I free to go, Agent Reed?
Robert, I'm going to do my best to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, thank you. For Sarah's sake. You're a kind woman. I know it's none of my business, but you mentioned a brother who'd been murdered. Whatever happened to him, let it go. Don't end up where I did.
This is not going to work with this.
October 12th, 2008, recordings of case 342980, Sarah Goodman's death. Mr. Goodman, can you recall the events of the last time you saw your wife?
It was last Wednesday. I had to leave again for a business trip.
What do you do, Mr. Goodman?
I'm the vice president of a goods export company. My job involves a lot of travel.
Did your wife approve of your lifestyle?
No, Sarah was never happy about it, especially after we moved to Boston. We lived in a small town in California, but with the promotion, I had to move to the headquarters.
Did your wife have any friends or acquaintances?
No, Sarah was very lonely.
Was she depressed?
Where are you going with this?
Please answer the question.
Yes, Sarah was on antidepressants, but she would have never done this to herself. Mr. Goodman, let's go back to that last meeting with her. Was your wife upset that night? Our anniversary was last Wednesday. She was sad I was going to spend another one away, so we had dinner at our favorite restaurant. But I had to leave from there, so we walked to the closest train station. I looked at my cell phone when I was leaving, and I told her it was our time. Inside joke. I handed her a note. The note said...
Damn. What would I need to reenact that time?
Great job, and you didn't even need me.
I'll go run a search on Longmore. Can you give Goodman a ride?
I'll try to get into a shelter.
Have you seen any good memories lately? I have one for you. Search for Amy Lewis. I'm sure it'll ring a bell or two. Oh. Who the hell is sending me these? McCoy?
Red?
I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
Anthony Longmore. Worked for the T. This is our guy. This sounds wicked cool. It can help see through colors, and also can project images. It has Anthony Longmore's fingerprints in it. I should check the computer to see if I can find anything on this Amy Lewis. I don't need to request any evidence right now. Another hanging. Ruled as a suicide, but I have a feeling it's another murder. I'll have to check on this case later. For now, I'll focus on the Goodman case. Who's sending me these messages? Anthony Longmore worked for the T. This is our guy. It has Anthony Longmore's fingerprints in it. McCoy?
Red?
I found the name of the victim.
That's my Red. Do you have an address?
Yeah, heading there now. Coming?
No, too many donuts. You take Sully with you.
Great.
What? He worked on the case.
Did he put you up to this?
Ain't Cupid a fat ass too?
I just got a message in my phone pointing me to another victim. Another girl found hanged in her house 2 years ago.
So what's on your mind?
I think we're looking at a serial killer. The real question is, why would the killer change his patterns all of a sudden?
What do you mean?
His previous victims passed as suicides. This was an obvious murder.
Guy got tired of dancing and wants to get caught?
I don't know. This seems too complicated in a way. It seems almost like a game.
It's not common, but killers do change MO from time to time.
Maybe. I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
I need you to come with me.
Lunch?
Would you drop it with that damn lunch? We got work to do.
I thought you didn't want me to come with you.
Well, yeah, I do now. Hurry up before I change my mind. Sully, I need to head out to do something.
I'll be right here.
Hello, Dr. Gallagher.
Agent Reed.
I'll be seeing you, Dr. Gallagher.
Good luck, Agent Reed. Agent Reed, please refrain from touching the body.
His fingers have been skinned and mutilated. Whoever did this went to a lot of trouble to hide his identity from us. Buddy?
Yo!
See you later.
Alligator!
I got the keys from the landlord.
2 points for diplomacy.
Hey, you know me. I'm a charmer. He mentioned that Longmore was going to move out at the end of the month. What are we looking for?
Anything that can tell us why this guy was killed.
What are we looking for?
Anything that can tell us why this guy was killed. I'm actually kind of glad he came along. There has to be something here. Fingerprint bypass. What do I do now? This is not going to work with this. It's a memory card reader.
That's a pretty strange model.
This is not going to work with this. There's only one picture decorating the entire room. This guy fits the lonely profile, all right. I bet this is his mother. It's a bachelor pad, all right. Longmore's 45 now. Probably never married. Tacky.
Found something?
Maybe. What are you hiding?
Let me get down there for you.
Always a gentleman.
All right, give me some time to go through this.
Doesn't seem used much. He must get a lot of takeout. He worked for the tea. What's the combination to this thing? No, that's not right. These look like pieces of the same picture. Who is this person? No, that's not right. See anything interesting?
All right, give me some time to go through this.
He changed the combination too many times. I have no idea which is the right one. These look like pieces of the same picture. Who is this person? It's a fingerprint reader. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Who the hell is sending me these? This guy again. Who the hell is he? Samuel Sewell was one of 6 judges that sentenced 19 men and women in the Salem witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts. Of all the judges, he was the only one who later repented, taking all of the blame and shame for the sins he had committed by sentencing the innocent people to death by hanging. The case of Judge Sewell provides a very interesting view on how the power of governmental agencies can, if abused, act against the same people who elected them and whom they are sworn to protect. Had Samuel Sewell and his fellow judges investigated the cases further and not opted for superstitious view, the whole tragedy could have been averted. A memory card? Okay. That won't work there. A memory card? Okay. This is not going to work with this. That won't work there. Sully, I need to go check on some things. Can you meet me back here later?
Sure.
buddy.
Yo!
See you later.
Alligator!
That's Agent Stephen Abbott's desk. Steve's on vacation right now. McCoy?
Red?
I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.